back to Fox 9 Morning News.
Welcome back. As the temperature continues to plummet this weekend and stays in the deep freeze for the next several days, there are things we need to keep in mind for both our bodies and our homes. There are some steps you can take pretty easily without even leaving your home today, perhaps, that can really help make sure to keep the cold out and the heat staying in. That's the goal, right, in this torrid temperatures. Inviting us right into his home this morning is Dave Napier, General Manager of MSP Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Dave, good morning. Thank you for having us right into your home today.
Good morning, Leah, and thank you for allowing me this opportunity to share some things with your viewers today.
Yeah, you have some important expertise. Let's talk about plumbing, because we know pipes, sinks, things on those exterior walls, those are the ones in jeopardy of potentially a pipe bursting in these sort of conditions. Tell us, how do we prevent that?
Yeah, so over the years, homes have developed further along where now the pipes are actually inside the home, inside the inside wall. But when the house I grew up in, the pipes were actually in the outside wall, and we would have to leave a little trickle of water on, and we would have to open these up. I suggest in the rural areas where you don't have a lot of cover and the wind's coming in, you're going to want to open these up. You can see the pipes inside there. Obviously, you probably don't have to trickle them unless they were inside that outside wall. But we've done a lot of repipes over the years and actually placed them inside the home.
And when you say a trickle, how much do you mean? How much water are we actually, is it just like a drip, 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 or should it be a slight stream if we do want to go that route?
Yeah, I mean, when I grew up, we had to trickle it a pretty good stream because the pipes were inside. And back then, I mean, it was 35 below outside. And so I would say just a little trickle, just a little drip like that, just so it moves.
Okay.
Just to keep the water moving in there. And that's really probably in the rural areas where you're getting a lot of wind coming in there and no cover. In the cities here, you're probably fine unless your pipes are, you look under there and they're coming out of the outside wall. Then you might want to do it, especially when it gets below 18 below or lower.
Yeah, and I imagine just opening up those cupboards, letting that heat right in there can make a big difference. Should people, say you have a situation like you have there at your home in a laundry room, or maybe a utility sink in a basement or something, should you wrap the pipes or do anything of that nature?
You can. Again, it depends where you're at and what kind of wind you're getting, how exposed your home is to all the wind chills. Cody will tell you that the wind chills will affect and come right through your home. But if you have a well-ventilated room and it is heated, you're probably fine. Years ago, we used to put, wrap heat tape and stuff like that, but those days are done. I think a lot of homes have been retrofitted a little bit to accommodate the Minnesota winter.
I know some of us have a tendency to kind of crank the thermostat on weekends and days like this. What should we keep our temperature at, or try to, inside of our home? Should we adjust it at all?
What we're seeing there is a lot of people went to programmable thermostats. What we're seeing out there is they will have it set to go down at night. We got into a home where it was 58 degrees at night with below zero, actually caused some frozen pipes. So really important during the real cold, when you're getting to 15 or 18 below, I would put that thermostat on hold and set it at what temperature you would like. And then after the cold snap, put it back on program.
All right, we only have 15 seconds left or so. We're out of time. But in regards to the furnace, checking the filter, that would be a good idea today, right?
Again, if your heat goes out, look at this filter. We pulled this out of a home yesterday. It's bent and curved a little bit. It's very restricted. Your furnace needs airflow to run. What will happen is if it's like this, it will trip and trip and trip and go out on high limit, which means it's overheating. So you really want to put a nice clean filter in there. You guys can do that today. Go down, buy a filter. There is an arrow on it. Make sure the arrow is facing the furnace and slip that new filter in. If you don't remember when you replaced it, you should be replacing it.
Oh, very good advice. All right. And of course, you have a lot more information on your website, or if people have questions, they can always reach out to you folks. Dave Napier, General Manager of MSP Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Thank you again for your guidance today. Stay warm, all right?
Thank you, Leah. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Our pleasure.